Okay, welcome to Pioneers of Pagonia. I'm going to start with go through the maps. Some predefined maps or customized maps. I'm going to start with the guidance maps, which are kind of the tutorials, and it will tell me what to do as I go along. Now, I have played the game before, so I do know what to do. And I'll kind of talk my way through as I go through it. So currently the game is running. There's no way to pause it other than press escape. But other than that, it's always running. So I'm going to follow these objectives here. The only thing that gives a win condition is this objective here. And then we've got some additional things here, but this doesn't count towards the win condition. So what does it want us to do at first? It wants us to build a explorer's hut, which is here. And the explorers are going to go and explore the island. They're going to use provisions. So this is our ship, the Venturer. We start with a few goods called commodities. So it's got some rations. This is what the explorers are going to use. We're going to use rations. So once we've used 90, we'll need to build some more. We also have some explorers already in stock. So once you run out of these, you have to train some more people. But here they all go. So first, your diggers go out and dig. And then the carriers, well, the construction carriers, will take the stuff, and then after that the builders will come out and build things. So up here you can see how many I've got. I've got 50 construction site carriers, 20 diggers and 25 builders, and you can see I've got 2 of them have been sent out to this. So it's going to use some of my softwood trunks and some stone which I've got in stock. You can also look up the top to see. So this is everything that's stored on this ship, and here's everything stored in my economy when I build my economy. So next one, what's new is build guard towers. So what guard towers do is put them there. I've noticed I've got some porcini mushrooms. They're quite valuable for food. So I'm going to put guard towers opposite sides of my map, and what the guard towers are going to do, if you look at my military, I have 20 guards and also 20 soldiers. I'm not going to need the soldiers, but the guards, oops, if you click on the building, you can set, for example, I could put 10 soldiers in. I'm going to have 10 guards in, and guards expand your territory for within your borders. Soldiers defend and fight against the enemy. These guys fight thieves, and these guys fight werewolves and also ghosts. The rangers can fight ghosts as well, or spectres. These two run away when they see them. Anything that gets bit by a werewolf will get turned into a werewolf. So if you send your guards, your weak units, against werewolves, they will get bitten and you'll suddenly have an extra 10 werewolves. But we should not have to worry about that on this map. It's going to be a peaceful map. I see the diggers have finished. Now these explorers, they're waiting to go into the hut. So what's next on the queue? Build a woodcutting hut. Okay. I think I'm going to do that down here. So you have 2 types of wood. Softwood, which is used for construction. It gets turned into these softwood beams, which is used for all sorts of construction materials. And then you have hardwood, and that gets turned into hardwood boards, which is used in the production of tools and weapons, things like that. So softwood is usually the most valuable one, because that's what you need to keep expanding. And you don't need a lot of hardwood. So what does it want us to do after that? Build a quarry. So if you just scout around the map, you can just kind of see into the fog. And sometimes you can see, I know there's a town here, and it's going to be a friendly town. So they're doing things here. So I know if I head in this direction with my explorers, it's going to find the town for me. So you head over there and find that town. And this guard tower is going to get this stone for me, so I can build the quarry. Which is in wood and stone. Build a quarry. Once again, I'm trying to avoid these mushrooms, porcinis, because they are quite valuable. So some bushes, there's absolutely nothing in this bush. And some bushes have like some lots of porcini up there, and you can find those out by going into the forager's hut. Anything that glows white they can forage, and so you can see there's nothing over here for them, but they would start picking up these mushrooms. So the next one wants to build is a sawmill. So once we've got the woodcutter's hut up and running, it'll start building the sawmill. So now you can see our guards are actually going out to go to this guard tower, and what they're going to do is start, well, first the carriers need to take some stone out to them, which are these things here. So if you follow one of these carriers, clicking on the ship, so follow this carrier, it will lead me all the way to the guard tower. Oh, and we've found some forageable plants. So these are things the forager can pick up, and we'll go through why you need food when we get to it. So we've got some diggers free, so we might as well start building the woodcutter hut, which is the sawmill. Sorry, it only wants us to build one, and we'll build it next to the woodcutter's hut. We also want a hunter's lodge, where we can see all this deer up here. So hunter's lodge up here with the deer and the rabbit. You can also get boars. I try not to hunt everything to extinction because they won't come back unless there's a forest around. So now I know there's deer up here, I might build my forestry hut up here, because you can't really build on this kind of rough terrain, so you might as well leave it for the animals. But boars will scare away your carriers, and carriers are based on this population of residents carriers. So you can see you've got lots free to keep doing stuff, so they're mostly going back to the ship. What's next on the queue? Build a stone mason. So once we've built the quarries, we need to transform the stone into something useful. So 2 stone masons, and they are the ones who are building the border stones. So we've still got some in stock, but you can see through this that it's starting to go down quite a lot as these guards use it and expand our borders, and those keep pushing on and on until they run out of range. You can see the range is going to cover everything here, and we've also got these guys working on this side. Explorers, I did send them to go find this town, because that is going to be, or the other faction is going to be the win condition. Build a forester. Okay. So now we've first I think we're going to clear a little bit of area. No. You just expand up here a little bit for me, because I can see that's just coastline just there. But we might have something useful up in these, and I might just speed 5 a little bit. Mysterious location discovered. Oh, so what we need to do is, once we've found the this village, it will start saying what it wants us to do. So one of the things is probably going to be finding these flowers. There'll be a certain amount on the map, and that's what we've got to do. So I want to build a second quarry. You don't have to always put them next to each other. There's some goods up there, but that's limestone, and I'm not going to need a lot of limestone. So to free up this area, I'm going to tell my woodcutter to concentrate. So this has got some stuff incoming. Build the forester up here. Maybe see if I can get it on any of this land up here. Because if not, I'm going to change where my hunting lodge is. And build the forester. Build the forester there. And the hunting lodge can go down a little bit in the food. There you go. And we'll also need a well. Has it told me to do that yet? No, it will in a second. So, what I can do is... Because I think I'm going to have my tavern over here. Or maybe in this area here where it gets cleared out. Build a wood workshop. Okay, that's... Paradoxically, it's in equipment and training. I don't know why it's there. But we'll put it next to the sawmill. So it's all nicely contained, this little construction area. And then we'll speed 5 it. So we've discovered the trading centre, I think. Yeah, the trading post. Which means... So we've found all this Pagonian settlements, that's good. So now we need to befriend them. And I think to do that... So here's down the bottom, it tells you what these people... They call it the Hungry Prophets. And they want us to find the flowers, okay. Deliver artifacts, we've got 0 of those artifacts. And secure, okay, 1 there and 1 there. So what we could actually do is start heading out in that direction. Same with this guard tower here. If there are objectives, it wants us to head out over there, so let's try heading in that direction. And they're going to build the path kind of in a line to that once they've recovered. So now we've got objectives available. What does it want us to do? Build cottages, build a military academy. Sure, I will build a military academy, which is in expansion and training. It's one of the biggest buildings you've got. I might send the explorers out to explore this land a bit better. See if we can figure out how to get our guard towers there in a more optimal way. So build a forager. Okay, so that's going to be a food production person, and they will start. Now turn the firewood off. I don't want the woodcutter to be gathering firewood. That's a useless thing for them to do. The forester can do that instead. Okay. So this is the forager, and they're going to start picking up this food, porcinis. And then we're going to start looking at these. So we actually do need 24 porcinis in total. 12 for this location, this mysterious location, and I guess another 12... No, that wants torches. So another 12 over here, so 24 in total. So we do need those mushrooms. Build a guild hall. I like to build a guild hall near my ship. That's where citizens or residents get converted into any job if they've got these in stock, or if I want to expand my construction sector, I can produce some backpacks for the construction site carrier. But we also might need the trade carriers if I'm going to... I don't think I need to trade with them yet. So what will this will be? So that'll be 20, 50, 10, and 50. So if I find all the flowers, so I just need to. Yeah, I don't actually need to trade with them. So let's build a toolsmith. I can see that's on the list to do. Toolsmith, and I like to put it next to my guild hall because those two go together. Okay, the woodcutter hut is full. So what I could do is start building out some storage. Now storage can go on the grass, on the coast. Some buildings struggle to build on it. No, you can build it all on this one. I would like to... Where's my sawmill? There. Maybe start building out... just some... and I'm just going to put the logs there. So this is going to be some nice storage, and softwood trunks, and also the hardwood trunks. So that means that this woodcutter can keep doing things. What else? Train construction units. So now we've got the guild hall. Do we have any tools in stock at all? We don't. What would I want? Maybe more diggers? So what I can do is get more spades ordered on this. Do I have any copper in store? I do have a bit of copper from the boat. Build a construction camp, and the construction camp is down here in expansion. Well, I think it should be an expansion exploration, but it is in the wood and stone area. And what that does is allows my construction workers to leave the ship, 25 of them, and they can go live here. So they don't have to walk all the way back. So it's good to start building them out a bit further. Right, let's look at this guard tower. Okay, what I'm going to do is actually move the guard tower. It's had a good run up there. I want to avoid mushrooms. Well, I can't. What I can do, I can just build straight through it. So we're full up on mushrooms, so what we can do is actually build a storage unit and tell it, hey, get the porcinis in there, and also the raspberries, we'll have one next door for raspberries, which are those ones there. So I don't want them to go to waste by building the road over them. What else did this thing want? So this thing wanted 28 torches. So what we can do is go to the wood workshop and tell it to start building torches. Alright, we're fine for residents. Build a stonemason. So it wants another one. I guess we're going to be using so many border stones. That's what it wants us to do. Stonemason. And then that left enough room for this, which is going to be some, I think I'm going to keep some limestone there. No nutritious meals. So I do need to start building up my cottages. I don't know why this wants you to build cottages first, but okay. So once we've built those, it will start. So need nutritious meals. I guess they're going farther away than what they were doing before. And the provisioner. Did I build a provisioner? Nope, we need to build a provisioner. The provisioner will start making food for us out of all this animal meat we've been collecting. I shouldn't have built it right on the corner because that's kind of blocking me off now. And what's down here? Some coal. Yeah, we can build a coal hut. What's that? A sapling. Sorry, sapling. Oops. Built it the wrong way, so just demolish it. No goods will have been spent. That's fine to do. Coal hut. Head like that. I've kind of cornered myself here. I'm going to have to build around this guard tower for a while. And how much? Coal. So that's 120. There's a lot of coal there. So we might need to build some coal storage. Did I build a toolsmith? Or a smelter? Nope. We need a well for the forester. Which is not this market fountain. It's this well here. So now this forester's starting to really claim these hills, and we'll actually tell it to concentrate more on the hills. Okay, the provisioner is now producing goods. I can tell it to use deer meat if I wanted to, because I think we do have deer meat in stock, but that's usually best to use in the taverns. Oh, and the forester. Don't plant hardwood. We've got plenty of hardwood. We just want the softwood from you. So here's the raspberries getting stored. A few more porcinis. You can store 64 things in these, and this is going good. The provisioner won't use these mushrooms or raspberries. Okay, so now we want to build the tavern. Good. And this will start growing our population. Currently, we're getting no newborns. So, I'll do the tavern right here on the coast. People can come make a nice little journey out to this tavern. So, want some of the sawmill. Yeah, I'm starting to get trapped here. What we're going to actually do is clear out some of this area and build the sawmill there. Build a sawmill and build some tavern tables, which is here in population and meal. So how many does it want? Let's say 4. 2, 3, 4. Yep. Build a... wants some more wood cutting huts, because we've currently got none. So we'll have one here. That can always harvest that. We can have this guy. Can I get through? No, I can't. So I did kind of mess up my thing just there, and no firewood for you, and no firewood for you. This forester can collect it, and then there's a nice bit of woodland in that direction. On this mossy ground, which we could build some farms on. Artifact was discovered. Okay, we've just... Okay, we found one of the singing blades. That's good. And what I want to do is build these towers out in this direction. These guys are almost finished. Can I get through without destroying any mushrooms? Not really. How's the coal hut doing? Output storage. You can only store 16 in this, so what I'm going to do, oops, is I'm going to knock that one back down. Oh, I just seen we've got a lot of... what is my cloth situation like? I've not been checking. Okay, we've got enough cloth for now. We will need to start doing some weavers. And storage, I wanted coal. stored here. You can just tell it to anything, the first thing that needs storing can be stored here, but okay. And we need a market fountain because we're not currently finished with this tavern. A nice market fountain there, and then we need some market stalls, and these are the things that will. How many does it want us to make? 6. These are the things that will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 there. We can all walk around here and pick things up from the tavern, and then go. And the residents will come and eat on these benches. And then once this, once these markets get built up, we'll start moving the food over, or the carriers will, and then we'll start getting newborns. And oop, an artifact was discovered. Nope, that's the same one. Did I extend my tower? I did not, so the explorer's hut wants to come back. Go over there. Build a vegetable farm, which we can do. So first it wants 15 farmland on a vegetable farm, and I'm going to use this spot just here for it, because it will build cabbages nicely. Down the bottom you can see it says location info, and it's going to yield cabbages the best. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, and then we're going to build the actual farm and tell it to build cabbages. So it's going to really concentrate on that, and then we can build another well next to it. So we want more cottages. That's fine, they can actually go anywhere. Okay, it will accept residences, which is, I think I can fit a residence. No, I can't. So, I'm going to build a cottage just there. Going to build one there, and can we fit a residence in? We can. So we want to build a copper hut now. Okay, so here you can see the market stalls. I've made them face this way so I can see what's in them. That one's empty. We've got a lot of deer meat and rabbit meat in this one. Deer meat is the best. If we look, it's kind of not really presented very well right now, but comfort meals is what makes the population increase better. Nutritious meals is what helps miners. I don't think it's currently in, because you can see Hungry Miners is coming soon, so that's currently not in, but a lot of this game is about producing meals. I don't think it's going to ask us to build a fishery, is it? But if you struggle for farmland right away, or there's no deer or anything around, fish is usually just a really nice one to get, because that's doesn't run out. So now it wants us to build a tailor's shop. Okay. So once it starts building some tailoring things out here, we'll make it face this direction. And it's probably going to want to use one right after it, isn't it? Yeah. So these are... See, my road network's starting to get messed up a little bit. And my deer are all starting to die, killed by hunters. And what I can do is build something which I know we'll need, is storage for the leather, which is here. And then after that we can start storing some cloth, which is what these are going to be building. Okay, so this guard tower has finished everything. It wants another quarry, that's fine, we can build another quarry. Right next to this really nice wood. Build a copper hut. Okay, where did we find copper? Oh, we found some. Not on the mushroom. There we go. And have we reached... No, we've not. So you just explore out to this thing. So we need to get over here. We need to get over here. And we need to get over here, but... no, you can just build straight through without carrying out. So you can see there's too many things in the area right now. The deers are just dying. Might need to build some more coal. Oh yeah, still building cottages down here. Can I build any one? Can I fit a residence at the bottom? I can't. So I might as well build one. Oh, that's weird. Can we build a residence this way? And then build a road? Okay, we can. That's good. Build an iron hut. Did we find any iron? Go into the mining. Look for iron. We did. Move it towards this direction, because I can see we'll fit this in range. And can I have a road over this mountain instead? No. I might just have to allow my forager to I might just have to do it and build the road through. That's fine. And we can demolish... Oops. Oh, I lost the mushroom. It doesn't matter. Okay. Produce light armor and produce one backpack, which you do in the tailor. Where is it? One light armor, one backpack. Staff guard towers. Ah. We do have 10 soldiers, and so we don't need to build any more. So we'll just have like one guard tower, and we will put the guards in it. Just to tick that off, and we want another well. We can do it near the farm up here. Now, when you build things like this, like the well to the farm, the population has to come from like a residence down here to do it. So sometimes I build a little cottage up in these areas. So once we build the smelting works, where was we building the coal? Oh, we had the coal down here, didn't we? So I think over here on this nice awful ground would be a good place to have the smelters. Just offset them a little bit. And it wants another coal hut, which we can do. Yeah. Build an adventures guild. Okay, that's over here, and they produce the rangers and the Fearnaughts. Rangers fight thieves and can also fight ghosts. Fearnaughts can fight ghosts and also fight werewolves. And now you can see our birth rate is going up nicely because a lot of these residents feel they've got quite good comfort meals. So it's not perfect, but at least we're getting there, because we're using some deer meat which they like. And are we not producing vegetables? Yes. We've just not harvested any yet. Actually, we've got some in stock, so why isn't that not being used? So what I'm actually going to do is build another market. So you can set these market stalls to just use certain things, but I'll build another one. And I will tell it, hey, use those vegetables we've actually just built a farm for. The cabbages. You want a nice balanced meal. So that was nothing but deer meat. That was nothing but porcini. Some raspberries coming in. And this will increase. So build a crop farm. Do we have any good grassland anywhere? So that's build poor for that. No. That's if we want to build flax. Very poor for that. I mean, we could build some. I'm looking for the wheat. Ah, wheat over here. And then we're going to build a crop farm here, tell it to just produce the wheat. And it'll probably also need a well up here, because that's a long way for it to go. And we're also going to build a little cottage up here with the farms, so that it can help with the wells and things like that, and also carry things down for us. Right, build a weaponsmith. Okay, so where was our smelting works? Is going to be over there. So the weaponsmith can also go in this area too. Can we build an armor smith? Build the armor smith. Oops. And then the weaponsmith can go. I like them off the road a little bit. You can see these big queues, so it's nice to have little turn-offs. Recruit a ranger, okay. Do we have one in stock? We do. There we go, that's our ranger. So what we could even do is tell the ranger to go to this tower when it gets recruited, so that would help guard against thieves. They would spot the thieves. The only issue I found with that is they spot a thief, they're the first one to attack it, they get killed, and then you need to recruit another one. And sometimes if there's a lot of thieves coming through, they all get killed before they've identified all the thieves, and it's frustrating. So build a stone mill. So this is going to be the thing that produces our cement. You tend not to need... What's growing there? Porcini still. So you tend not to need them much. So this is limestone over here. Limestone. Yeah. Let's just open up this area for expansion. And what I will do is build some storage for it. You can have the any limestone we find, you can get it. Because I'm going to imagine that's a lot of these are going to start running out. Yeah, storage full. So what I might do is lots of limestone storage. Okay, and the guard hut. Work your way that way. And then we'll move you. They're almost finished. Just tell it to concentrate heading in that direction. Ooh, we do have a road to this now. So we can start giving them... Okay, we found some more things. Build a military camp. Okay. That's the place that they go to. So a military camp is where the soldiers go to when they're not in use. So if I demolish that tower, they'd all come flooding into this thing, and you can keep 25 of them here. Okay, and now wants us to recruit a soldier. So to recruit a soldier, we need a bronze sword and a wooden shield. So from the wood workshop we can have a wooden shield. Oh, we do need some cogs as well for this. Wood workshop, just build 4, and then for the weaponsmith, you just wanted a bronze sword, so we'll create one of those. And it looks like we also want the storage here, and we can store some. We can store some coal here, and also the iron bars as well when they're finished. And for the smelter, also iron ore. Other weavers up and running, it's important. Yes, but they don't have any flax, so we're not producing cloth at all. And we need to move these quarries. Move these quarries, find somewhere else with good stone. And what we need to do is start getting some flax, which is here. So the forager, which is under the food products, really needs to get moved. Or maybe we've got some foragers in. Diggers, woodcutters. No, we've still got foragers already produced, so we can move over here, and they're going to pick up the flax, which is used for the building ropes, or we could produce some flax over here on this ground if we needed it. So, but for that you kind of had to set like all these to wheat. It's kind of a pain. It's not my favourite thing to do, especially because you kind of try and click on that and it selects a farm instead. And there's no drag and drop multiple highlights for these. So what I can do is just build all these as wheat farms. And then also produce some flax just here, just in case we need it. And allow him to use the flax fields. So once the diggers come out, level the ground, the farmer will start using this area as well. Right, guard towers, how are you doing? You can get moved. And we're just squeezing through this area. And what I'm going to do is build up these ones can be where the border stones get placed, and we can also do that on this side. And we'll put the border stones up there as well. Border stones, and we'll put some little cottages nearby. So we've got some cottages in this area, so the units don't have to walk all the way down all the time. And also, yeah, the farm's already got some. So the only thing is that these stonemasons have got a long way to walk, but currently we've got so many carriers free. It's looking quite nice. Train a veteran soldier. Okay. So the veteran soldier is going to need iron swords. So he wants a shield and chainmail, and then it's also going to want an iron sword there. Now, how is our military camp doing? So it's got some people stored, that's fine. And what is in this storage? Raspberries, but they're all in use. Hey, and now the cabbages have been eaten. Good. What is the meal score over here? 8, that's not very good. So what you can do is just say only use the deer meat, etc. Oh, and I forgot it's not using any of our fish that we built. Nope, that's storage. That's the wrong thing to build. It's the market stall. And we're going to tell it to use the fish. Any fish, even though we've only got herring, which you get from the sea. And you get trout from inland lakes, if I can find it. Inland lake. Yes, I would find some trout there. So all these carriers are dropping these off. So now, when these get populated, which will do now. That one's not ready just yet. And this, when you get built, your goal is to get to that, and your goal is to get to this. So how close are we? 50%. So when we give those the torches, so how many torches do we have coming in? 11. I thought I built more than that. I know what will have happened. They'll have gone to the Adventurers Guild. So the Adventurers Guild, yep, they're stealing our torches. So what you can do is just turn it off, and all these will get carried over to where I want them to be. It's a shame that it doesn't figure it out. Oh, actually there's a need somewhere else for them, but that's what you got to do. Okay, and then I can turn this back on in case I forget. Okay, it looks like we've trained that person. Yep, all this is done. Build a windmill. We can do that near this farm up here. In here, build a windmill. Do we have any cogs? Nope. So I need to go into the wood workshop and produce 2 cogs. It's Easter right now, so there's a little Easter bunny, Easter egg, literally, and there's cats. You find cats randomly on all the buildings. I think they belong to the developers, so these will be modelled after some of the developers' cats. I've not found them all. So I found them on the fishery. Sometimes you have to spin around and try and find cats. Can I find any? No. where they will be is in the bakery. So, building a windmill, build a silver hut. We not built one yet? Did we ever find any silver? Oh, we did. We just found a little bit of silver. It's going to be a long way for them to walk, but I can't be bothered building a road. And they're going to take it down to the smelter, which is down here. Okay. We have one torch missing. Turn that off, because I thought I'd queued the perfect amount. No, I can't see one in transit, so we will build one more torch. So this is what the hardwood's used for. You don't really use it for many things. Same with rope. How is our weavers doing? I made them over here in the tailors. Okay. Yep, we're starting to get flax in. It's a long journey for it. It's coming from down... Where was the flax? Is it just this area? Yeah. And then also up in the farm. So it's got quite a journey, but at least getting some flax. And that's a poor place to have flax, so no use having it there. Okay, build a mint. We can do that near the smelter and mining area. So there's this thing here. Shall I just build it on the raspberries? No, I can't fit it in. I can fit it just there, so I lost the raspberries, but that's okay. We're okay for population growth. Okay, we've finished supplying a location, so we're on 70%. So as soon as we get mushrooms up here, okay, build this tower, so we're almost done. How many, didn't find many swords. So what I could be doing now is building a thing that says, hey, bring all the mushrooms up here. Because I know these are going to want mushrooms. And so you can preemptively do things like that, but let's not. Let's give the carriers a nice long walk. And once the bakery is finished, yep, once the windmill's finished, it's then going to want the bakery. And these two produce at roughly the same rate. Like one windmill will produce just enough to keep the bakery always in stock. And I've really overbuilt. You don't need this many crop farms. Yeah. And then down here, we can start building one more market stall, if we could fit it in. I don't think we can. Oh, we can. We can extend the market stalls a little bit and say, hey, I'm producing bread, so at least you're going to eat it. It's down in the cereals. Because it's going to want to build. Does it need any cogs? No, it does not. Good. Okay, and the road's opened up. So now we're going to get a flood of this, and that's going to be the victory condition for the Hungry Prophets. Okay, you can see here they come picking up the mushrooms, and then they're going to go for a little bit of a walk. And I've finished all the other milestones. That's why sometimes it's best to plan ahead and say, okay, the mushrooms are going to be needed in this direction, so let's move them in this direction. But at least I kept the mushrooms near the ship, so I knew I had lots of carriers there. You know, I've got so many carriers free, but we have got a poor balance of homes. Almost there. Oh, it wants us to break bread. We will in a second. And what's another smelting works? But I think we'll finish the objectives first. Okay, I've won. Because these don't count, it's only befriend the factions that counts. But I will just finish off the objectives. Build another... really, the mint's not done. I want some more cogs. See, I wish it would alert you up here. You know, say, hey, you got a negative. Like, where's a little, exclamation mark maybe? Oh, and we've discovered an artifact. Can we tell our guard tower to go pick up whatever that was? And then we'll build the smelter anywhere. While we wait for this mint to get built. Is it going to want us to store some wealth? It might do. I can't remember exactly what these wants to do. Deliver artifacts. How many did we find? Still missing one. And deliver goods. But we'll not do that, because I'm not going to confederate with them. I just want to finish off my supply chain, which is done. So the only thing that gets would be missing now would be the... I think it's going to want us to build a treasury, we'll see. Come on, builders, where are you? There's one arrived. Don't know where the other two are. Oh, here they are. And being on flat ground, so I kind of built into the hillside, it made the diggers take longer. I don't know if it means that the builders also take longer. These are some concerns you could have, but I just wanted them roughly in the same area. Okay, build a treasury, absolutely. Let's start building treasures. So this needs 25 diggers, wow. It's going to use all our diggers for this, because it's a big thing and the ground's uneven. And they've got quite a walk. Where did I build the construction camp? I built the construction camp here, so it's in the wrong area for them. And all the carriers are also carrying this stuff. Stone mill. Yeah, we don't need any more cement. Okay, we've got 2 of those. So it's not actually told us how to do this thing just here. We'll see if it tells you, because it currently doesn't. But we do need to do a trading camp and a trading post, and that's how I would do these things. So what I could do ahead of time is, hey, hardwood boards. Build some hardwood boards. And then what I'm going to do is, I need to find where this extra sword is. because these have all finished over here. There was nothing in this direction, so yeah, I really need to have built my construction camp over in this direction a bit more, in case I want to build anything extra. And I've got 100, so why not? And what I could do ahead of time is the tailor. In the guild hall we've got backpacks, so I just need 24. Is it going to tell us? No, it's not going to tell me whatsoever. Okay, that's interesting. I think they should fix that, but here, this is how you do it. Trading camp and a trading post. And a trader's camp is fine, and then the guild hall, we make 25 of those. As these get produced, the backpacks, they will get turned into traders. You see we're starting to get them up here, and the trade carriers can then do its thing. Trading camp, where did I build it? Oh, up here, trading post. And then once these are done, we could say do the hardwood boards. So really, I needed the hardwood boards up here. Like that. What I can do is just delete that ahead of time. Artifact was discovered. Where? That's the final sword. So what we need is a guard post in this direction, and then where exactly is it? Oh, there it is. I can see it. And then we'll tell it to go get that sword for me, please. I'm actually stuck. I have to build a road the opposite way round. So the guard tower face that way instead. But go back for the sword. Go back for the sword. And once the other guard tower is finished building all its stuff for them, here they go, they start building a path for us. How is the trading camp doing? We've got a cat at the window. Come on then, inside. Come on. Yes, there you go. Yeah. You got bored outside. You've been outside for like 5 hours now. Oh, that's nice. And they both gave each other a little kiss, my cats. While one was asleep on her bed on the landing, and I've messed up my earphones. Has this trading camp done its thing? Nope, it didn't even start. Okay. And it can do 25 at once because that's how many people I've got. And then what I'm going to do is my treasury needs that extra sword. Come on, I thought you were heading down here. Okay, fine. Where's the other guard tower? You don't need to be there right now. So we'll build this guard tower because these don't seem to be doing it. It's the construction which is slowing me down. So for things like this where I'm struggling with construction, what you can do is build some of the construction resources further out. So it's going to be softwood trunks, softwood beams, regular stone, I guess, and even some cement and cloth and then some cloth at the and that means if I put a construction camp here, so this is how you kind of keep up your efficiency, is keep moving all these camps. There's absolutely no need for me to have this one right now. I'm not building anything in this area. Okay, we've delivered the wood. So as soon as we get our hands on that lovely sword... Oh, they finally started working their way down. Here come the soldiers. Here's one. So this is, here's how you do a little expansion camp, so people can just go to and from these areas. Oh, is the road almost ready? Nope. So how do I get? So I can get down here. I just need to really concentrate on claiming this area so I can claim this sword. I'm just going to show you the full merge. So I've already won the game, but here's what happens when you get this to 200% instead of 100%. So what we can actually do is start already. So we've finished that trade, and then we can start on... Oh, because what would you get for this? Do we need to do the mushrooms as well? No, we'd finish it with the singing blade. So I could trade for... No, it's just free. You don't get anything. It's only faction reward. But they would give us some raspberries for free if I wanted. Okay, so they've taken 2 swords across. Where are they? Here they are. You can see they're carrying them to the trading post for the opposite faction. Not opposite faction, but the additional faction. What's their name again? The Hungry Prophets. Okay. And now we can build down into here. And we'll get rid of this guard tower ahead of time. But now we've got a nice construction area here. So the builders, we've got some builders, diggers and things all up here. I don't know why they walked all the... Oh, they've walked from down here. Yeah, that pathing didn't work very well, did it? Sometimes it doesn't. Because they decided to come from this construction camp with the goods instead of carrying the goods from the storage just here. Yeah, so these are some things you have to think about now and then. You know, sometimes it just doesn't work. There we go. And it would be nice if, like, ahead of time, the carriers. See, I've got 10 living in this cottage. Could have built a bigger residence. Okay, so are they just going to get the stone from? Why aren't they getting the stone from the storage just here? Where did they get the stone from? All the way down here. Okay, that didn't make any sense. Why are these carriers not taking stone from just here? I don't know. Anyway, do we get to the sword? We got the sword. So, where is... if we click on the trading, can we see... Okay, so someone's carrying the sword. So she's got the sword and going to carry it to the trading post, and then the trading post carrier is going to come and collect it and take it to... Now you have to be careful about where you place these trading posts, because you can place it... Try for an example. Are there boars around? If you place them with somewhere with boars, then hey, become allies. And here's what you do: at the very end, you can merge with the faction, and then you need to join the roads up. And then the computer goes, "Oh wow, pathing is weird." But anyway, that's the end of this tutorial. I think that's a fairly easy mission to do. The swords were annoying, but that's only if you wanted to do the full merge. You can completely claim all the area, but that's really not necessary at all. Okay.